Scary stories are not just about abandoned houses or cemeteries. Mystical things happen on the water, too. It's especially creepy when you don't expect to encounter anything down there. I've been into diving for a while now. A complete beginner in this business, but I wanted to learn how to scuba dive so that on vacation at sea to admire the beauty of the sea. It's scary just to dive into the Red Sea, for example, without preparation. That's why I took the class. But so far I've only dreamt about the sea and I was content with only the pool, and we had practice sessions at the lake outside town. We were diving there not just for fun, but to one of the sites. There was a sunken car in the depths of the lake, or should I say, lay there. The instructor said it was an old Cadillac. A company had been out here for a long time and they drowned the car. They were drunk and drove it off the causeway into the lake. The instructor told me that I think there were a few people who couldn't get out of the car and stayed there. Of course, he admitted at once that that was most likely a rumor and that there was no need to be afraid. And over the years the car became covered with all kinds of algae and herbs, representing a strange thing. It was especially creepy when the whole mass was rippling and you hovered over it and watched. There was also a strange buzzing in your ears. We dived as a team to this machine several times. And each time I got better and better. It was getting to the point where my training was coming to an end soon. And then one sunny day we came to the lake again. I don't remember why, but there was a hitch on the shore. And I wanted to dive by myself so much that I talked the instructor into letting me go alone. The instructor knew I was the best in the group, so he let me go. I took the plunge and swam to the car. The day was sunny. The rays passed through the water column and it seemed magically emerald. I swam up to the car, hung over it as usual, and suddenly I almost cried out in fear, almost forgetting that I was underwater. My heart raced and my ears began to pop. Apparently, fear took over so much that panic began. I saw two people sitting on the roof of the car among the green seaweed without any scuba gear or additional equipment. They just sit, hanging down from the roof of the car as if two acquaintances came to chat and admire the nature. Their hair and clothes move in time with the water. Their skin whitish, sunlight plays on their muddy faces. And all this surreal spectacle in the rippling water horrifies you. Especially when it seemed to me that one of them turned to me and waved his hand invitingly. Like, sit down with us, have a chat. Though it could easily have been the current. I couldn't stand it. I worked with my flippers, stirring up the water, and rushed to the surface. When I reached the shore, the instructor knew by my look that I was scared out of my wits. He took me aside and began to pester me with questions. I told him everything, though I knew it was for nothing. And, of course, how he started laughing. But I did not retract my words. Then the instructor drove himself to the car. And when he came back, I realized by the look on his face that he had also seen them. The instructor's face was white, like those two. The instructor announced that there would be no diving today. Quickly we threw things into the car and left. He forbade me to tell anyone about what he had seen. And he denied that he himself had encountered anything underwater. But after this incident, the instructor took a leave of absence. And the next day we went to the lake with another man. I overcame my fear and dived to the car as a member of the group again. But I saw nothing else unusual there. I still don't know who those two people on the roof were, people, ghosts, or maybe river people. Thank you for watching my videos. Subscribe to the channel, give me likes if you liked it. This is very important to me.